Good
Morning.
morning, Kusum. How are you?
I'm doing well. What about you?
I'm also very good. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Haryana, ma'am.
Haryana. This is our first interaction.
No, ma'am. This is our second interaction.
Oh, okay. When did we interact before? 1 week?
I think it has been 1 month.
1 month.
Actually, yeah. But we had just conversed like 5 minutes only because I was not that time I was not able to connect my session. There was
Okay.
a network glitch. Yeah.
Okay, sure. All right. So let's begin with an introduction. Please
Yeah,
say.
sure. Yeah, sure. Okay, let me start. My name is Kusum. I am calling from Haryana. I was born and raised in Haryana as a currently I'm a homemaker. I graduated with bachelor's in commerce, after which I pursued my master's in a business administration. I have two kids. That's all about me.
Okay. So
Mhm.
what motivated you to join English Yari and improve your communication skills?
Uh, there are lots of things who motivated me to speak in to learn English language and join English Shari. First, I am here because I want my personal growth. And second thing is like currently I'm a homemaker, but in future maybe I'll get a job. So that's why I am working on my communication skills. And next one is like I am trying to cultivate an English speaking environment so that my children they don't need to struggle the language. They will learn this language uh, like very smoothly, like mother tongue.
Okay. And what kind of jobs you're looking for?
Actually, I haven't thought about it, but I'm going with flow, and where I am lacking, I am working on that. That's it.
Okay. What do you like to do in your free time?
During my free time, I just like to work on my communication skill because I am fascinated for vocabularies. So when I find any new vocabularies, then I write down in my diary and I try to put that word in different contexts so that I will get like habituated to it.
Okay. So it's all about learning English.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Tell me about your daily schedule.
Yeah, sure. I start my day pretty early. Like I wake up at 6 a.m. After that, I do some exercise if I get time. I don't do rigorously, but I try it. And I have two kids. One of them is school going age. So after that, I wake my child up and then I get him ready by the 8 or immediately after I prepare breakfast because I have a younger daughter. She's an infant. If she gets up, then everything will become chaotic. So I try. I'll finish my breakfast before waking up her. After that, I do some household activities. Um, I'm I don't read books, but I try to read like one page, two page. After that, by the 2 p.m., my child comes back home. Then I get busy with like serving the lunch and teaching him. Sometimes, when he comes back home, then he make a mess. The room I have to clean that, and when he serves his lunch, he spread the crumbs here and there, so I have to clean that. And he ruined his clothes here and there. He doesn't put his clothes to the laundry, so I have to do all these type of activities. And simultaneously, I have to make sure that my child doesn't get cranky because she's younger. So I try to play with her and I get busy with her. By the 8 in the evening, I just serve dinner and finish my all the activities. Then by the 10 to 11, I just hit the sack. That's all about my routine.
Okay. Let's look at the notes for today.
Mhm. Ma'am, if I make any mistakes, you can correct me then and there.
Sure.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now, today's note is also about language.
Okay, ma'am.
So there is a question for you. Tell us how you feel about the English language education you received at school.
Okay. Ma'am, where is it? It is in question answers.
Yes, it is in
Your journey with English,
page
right?
number 2.
Your journey with English.
Yes,
Okay. How feel about the English language education I received at school? Okay.
yes.
To my knowledge, I can recall my English language education, whatever I received at school. That time, I remember teacher was just like focusing on academic part. They didn't converse in English. So they they told me like how to build the tenses, but that time I was not able to use like sentence in a correct structure, because spoken language comes by only speaking. We cannot learn like we have to like make the sentences and we will qualify the exam, then we'll get the result. No, language is something difficult. So in my school, nobody spoke in English.
Nobody spoke English.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So, what incident or situation motivated you to take up English speaking seriously?
I mentioned you earlier, like to my personal growth, get a job, and if I speak English, my children will get learn this language conveniently. They don't need to struggle with it.
So, you want to speak in English with your children,
Yeah,
but they're already going to an English medium school.
yeah, they go to English medium school, but ma'am, I don't think the students they speak in English. Only teachers speaks in English.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Go on.
Mm,
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
yes, yes, you're audible. Next question. Have you ever watched a movie or TV show in English without subtitles, and how did it go?
I have never seen any movies or like English series till now without turning on the subtitles. I'm not able to understand the accents.
You're not able to understand the accent.
Yeah,
Okay. Not accents, accent.
accent.
Yes. And when was the last time you wrote an essay or report or assignment or email? And how did it go? How is your written English?
It's been a long time. I don't remember.
So, how is your written English, your grammar?
Grammar is fine, but I have some problems in business English. Like if there is some like official letter I have to write, then maybe I will feel difficulty to write it.
Okay. So, why you never felt like working before you got married or after you got married?
Actually, I have qualified one of State Bank exam. Then I got married, and my husband is in Merchant Navy. So he was telling me, I don't think you need to go for a job. You will go with me on a ship. So that time I didn't have my kids, so I used to go with him. After that, I got kids. Then now I'm busy with kids, so and I have nobody who can take care of my children. That's why I like to stay at home.
So, you used to travel with your husband. So, tell me about that experience.
About shipping experience, it was a incredible experience. So when I went over there, that time it was like I am on other planet. There was nothing, and there was just water, water, water. So, and when I joined ship, that time I got nausea. I wanted to puke out, but I was not able to, and it was just like I was feeling dizziness when ship was moving. So after 15 days, I got okay. It was fine, and you know. It was like, have you seen Titanic movie? So it was like that. You have to live in a particular place, and you don't need to do anything. You will just go mash for your breakfast, then lunch, dinner, everything was ready. You don't need to do anything. I just went to the gym, and sometimes I do resting, I read books. That I read books. That's all I did.
Yeah, it must be very, limited
Unique.
because your husband is busy working, so the spouse
Yeah.
has nothing to do.
No, that time he was a senior officer, so I used to go where he was working.
Okay.
So that time he used to sail the ship. I went over there and I tried to learn how they were driving, and I clicked sometimes pictures. Sometimes I do like walk. That's all I did it. I had nothing to do special over there.
Okay. And the accommodation that you got, it was just a room or it was like a apartment? How was it?
Room, it was a room, master bedroom.
Just a bedroom,
Yeah, master bedroom, and like a small dining room.
a small dining room. It is like a suite.
Yeah, yeah, sweet. Yeah,
Suite.
yes.
Okay. And you were with your husband for how long?
I had been there 5 months.
5 months.
Mm.
And after that, you conceived.
No, then again, I went on ship 2 or 3 times. I went over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I did family planning after a few years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, after you became a mother, your
Mm-hmm.
husband was still sailing. I mean, he was still working with Merchant Navy, or he was with you. How did you raise your kids, or you're raising your kids?
He's in merchant navy, but he does short contracts. He come back after 4 months, five
He
months.
comes back
He comes back after 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months. It's a long time.
Yeah, that, yeah. During initial time, I used to think it's a long time, 4 to 5. Now I get always busy with my kids, so I 4 5 things just like finish so quickly, and it seems they went yesterday.
Okay. But how did you manage yourself um, raising kids?
Yeah, it is very difficult. It is extremely tough. It is not easy way out. I have to think. Even I need to have breakfast. I have to think. I always think before waking her up, I should prepare my breakfast and finish it. Um, like I manage. I have a maid. She does cleans my house. So that's it. And other than that, I do everything on my own. And if I live in joint family, like my sister-in-law, she's working as a lecturer in a college. When she comes back at 4 p.m. So if I need to go out for like groceries or market, then I go that time.
Oh, okay. So you have
Yeah,
somebody with you.
yeah. She takes care of my child 1 hour, 2 hours, and in between I can manage. It is
Oh,
manageable, but it is tough. I don't get even a 5 minutes to rest during the day.
because you have an infant also, right?
Yes.
Okay.